fashion queen knew that, with everyone being so busy, the best way to get all her friends to come was to invite her dear friend, Cher. Cher told the fashion queen she would be at her house within the hour, so the fashion queen kept making calls. The fashion queen called the Midge girl's house. "Hello. Hi, is Ponytail Barbie or Midge there? This is the fashion queen." "Hi Barbie," said Midge. "It's good to hear from you. My sister and Ponytail Barbie are in the back taking pictures." "Don't disturb them," said the fashion queen. "Instead, bring them with you over to my house for a super secret meeting in an hour. Oh, and call all the girls and have them come too." The fashion queen knew where her two twin sisters were at, so she called the surf shop where her cousin, Toya, the TNT twin, worked. Since one of the fashion queen triplets was at the beach, she could see if the twins had already seen her, or leave a message and call back. Toya answered the phone, and after saying hello, she gave the phone to Francie, who had changed from her bathing suit and was waiting for the fashion queen triplet and Barbies to come up from the beach. "Hi fashion queen," said Francie. "Oh yes, your sister should be coming soon." "Okay, I will have her call you before she changes. Bye-bye." Francie told the fashion queen to call her sister, and waited while she went inside to call. "Are you serious?" asked the fashion queen, as her sister told her to be at her house as soon as she can for a meeting. And that Cher would be there. "Pass it on," she told her. "I will," said the fashion queen. "Oh, and the bubble cut twins are at the beach with Francie and I, so I'll make a few calls and then bring them with me to the meeting. Bye." The two older Midge sisters were the first to arrive at the meeting. The T4's big sister, Ponytail Barbie, got the message and came by. Holiday Barbie got everyone's attention as Cher came in. Nurse Julia had been playing tennis and got there as her sister, Talking Julia, arrived. The girls were all excited as they talked amongst themselves while waiting for more friends and family to arrive. Jamie hung up and put the phone back on the counter by Skipper and began removing the girls from the dryers. She moved the dryers to the side. The dryers were not heavy, but she took her time to make sure the dryers did not fall over and hit the Skipper twins. One at a time, she worked the dryers out of the way, giving her room to work on the girls, starting with one and the other. The dryers were made to roll so they could be moved out of the way. That made it easy for the rolling shoe and clothing walls to be moved closer to the chairs, so girls could see them while they relaxed. Once the first dryer was moved, and she had checked to see if Skipper's hair was dry, Jamie began moving the second dryer over and out of the way. She checked the second Skipper's hair, and made sure it was dry enough before continuing. The bangs and front were dry, so she checked the back and sides of the second Skipper's hair before going back to the first girl. Since she did not need the rollers, and Skipper was ready, Jamie opened a drawer and got out her comb and brush and used the Salon Formula moisturizer in the blue bottle and started the moisture treatment. Their hair was nice and dry, so after moisturizing, Jamie would style and wrap the twins' hair. She used her comb and her hand to smoothen the moisturizer down to the roots, starting with the bangs and sides. Next, she gently worked the extra gel in slowly, giving it time to soak in good. Skipper began to think about the contest. What is the Queen's Challenge? She wondered if the TUTTI tuplets had learned anything on the internet. Jamie continued to work in and remove the extra moisturizer while she talked to Skipper. "You two are going to look so pretty for the wedding," she said. "What are you two wearing?" "Because we have a sale on everything in your size. Be sure and look in the other rooms before you leave the store." Jamie began turning Skipper to do the back of her head. Once Jamie had heavily soaked the entire head with moisturizer, she waited a few minutes before combing it into Skipper's hair and removing all the extra gel. Skipper's hair was now ready for styling and wrapping, so Jamie began turning her towards the mirror again. Let me tell you how to care for your hair now, before I finish. After a shower or any time your hair gets wet, soaked, dry it, then comb and brush to restyle before using a fresh piece of wrap that I'm going to give you in your hair care on the go pack. It also has a small blue bottle of moisturizer and a purple bottle of style and hold gel and 10 extra cellophane wraps. What do you think? Asked Jamie, moving the hand mirror so Skipper could see the back and sides of her hair while she looked in the big mirror. Jamie gave Skipper a close-up view of her completed hair. The second Skipper twin looked on as Skipper said, "Oh yes, I really like it. It's so nice and shiny," said Skipper, as her twin said, "Wow, Jamie, you do good work. I want mine done like hers too. Also girls, please keep the cellophane wrap on when sleeping to hold your beautiful hair in place till morning." Jamie went over to the second Skipper and checked her hair front and back. It was thicker in the back and needed more gel and time as the gel soaked in. Now Jamie began styling the second Skipper twin. Her hair needed a few minutes under the dryer for the extra moisturizer in the back to work its magic. She used her hand to test the hair and adjusted the dryer heat to medium-low for 2 minutes. "Perfect," she said. With that was done, Jamie turned Skipper twin number 2 toward the mirror. She styled and put a wrap on the girl's hair. Each girl admired her hair in the mirrors while Jamie began the final touches. The Skipper twins now got a chance to see each other with their hair finished, and Jamie removed their smocks. Jamie told the girls to do some shopping and not to worry about the contest tomorrow. She smiled and waved goodbye as the girls went through the salon into the huge clothing display area.